bet you, I bet you, maybe not a million, maybe I'm tripping, but like, there's a lot of number of girls out there, or boys, or females, whatever you want to like, whatever you want to deep dive in, you know, there were people out there that are for you, but you have to fucking love yourself, bro. You have to love yourself, because when you put your love into somebody else and expect them to love you, and when they don't, it hurts you. That's when you're fucked. That's when you're fucked, when you put your love into somebody else. Bro, you gotta love yourself in order to love them, bro. Because if you're like only hanging on their love, it's gonna disappoint you, because nobody lives up to your expectations, because you expect the highest when you're happy. You expect the fucking you to be happy, like at your happiness. That's what you're expecting in your head with this person. You're expecting fucking rainbows and unicorns, it to be a fucking fairy tale. And then they fuck up, and then you're all fucked up. You just fuck shit. You just feel like nothing. You don't have self-love because you blame yourself and you blame the other person, which they're our fault, but you blame yourself the most. Then you start thinking you ain't shit. You ain't nothing. You're a piece of shit. Like, you don't, like, why me? Why this? Why this? Why this? You know, you start questioning it, and then you just do fuck shit. And it prevents you from your happiness. You know? I don't know if I'm making sense to y'all. I don't know. I love self-love, bro. Self-love, bro. You gotta fucking love you. You got to fucking love you. Have the most, just fucking love you, bro. Just fucking love you. That's all I gotta say. I don't know. You just gotta love you, bro. Love you with all your heart. Love you more than you love anybody else. You know? And just because you love you more than somebody else doesn't mean, like, you're gonna fucking pick yourself all the time. No, you just have more self-love. You know, you know, I don't know. I just believe that self-love is the most important love to have. Because then, when you love yourself, you can love others. A lot of confidence. A lot of confidence. And I'm still working on that. Alright? I'm still working on that shit. You know?
Yeah.
Like, when I was younger, I used to hate the way I walked. I walked on my tippy toes. And I tell you, they used to call me Twinkle Toes Tillman. Something like that. I think, bro, because I was walking heavy on my tippy toes. Like, heavy. It's because when I woke up, my heels hurt. Like, fuck. Like, even when I was little. And I would walk on my tippy toes. And when I was walking on my tippy toes, especially growing up, my legs and ankles were forming into that position. So when I stood, my feet weren't narrow. Like, it wasn't, like, straight. It, like, fucked my whole shit up. So I, like, was walking weird. And, like, every time I walked, I'd be, like, I'd be self-conscious, and I'd be afraid to walk up to people and shit like that. And I just stopped giving a fuck. I don't walk on my tippy toes as much. But it was, for a while, it was back. And my teeth too, but I got over that shit. Because I enjoy my smile. I like my smile. I like the way I smile. Sometimes I smile creepy. Sometimes I smile good. You know? You never know what you're going to get when you look in that mirror. You never know.
I agree.
You know? And that right there, it's fun. You know? My teeth still fuck. I mean, them buck teeth gap, they fucked. You know? Every teeth got their own garage, but it's all right. It's all right. Their own parking spot, I should say. But, like, I enjoy my smile now. But that was one of them too. You know, it's just like, of just like a lot of insecurities when you're younger, and those like reflect on you in the future too. You know, if you let it, let it. And everybody lets the past reflect on the future. Like everybody uses the past to base it off in the future. If that makes sense. And I guess, you know, sometimes you got no choice but fuck. But I'm getting the whole something different. Let me stop talking. Let me stop playing.
I mean, you appreciate it, or what? Like that.
I appreciate that. I just, there's a lot of things that I wish were different. And the things that I was talking about, it will never come to pass. It will never come to pass. But I just want people to know that it's not gonna be okay all the time. And that's okay for it not to be okay. As long as you love yourself. And you will be okay. You can tell yourself that, oh, I will allow nothing happen to me, that I'm gonna stay on the straight and narrow. Bro, wake the fuck up. Alright? Wake the fuck up. Life is gonna be fucked up as much as it's gonna be amazing. Okay? I tell people life is a bad bitch. Oh, whoa, I done just said the whole thing. I said life is a bitch, but she's a bad one. Alright? It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. You know, there's not always a fucking pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, but you keep it fucking pushing. You keep it pushing, bro. You go to the next rainbow, and you go to the next. Even when you find that pot of gold, you keep it pushing and you find more. You know? And when bad shit happens to you, that's when there's a lesson that you need to learn for the future. So when it comes again, you'll be prepared. That's how you grow up. That's when you experience negativity and positivity, and you compare them. Bro, let me stop, bro. I don't know if I'm making sense anymore. Let me stop. I said I was gonna stop like 10 minutes ago, but I can't. You know, I fucking can't. When I get going, it's hard. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
And another thing, right? I'm gonna bring this up too. I'm tired of feeling guilty for wanting to have sex.
Facts.
I'm so tired. Now, I'm not talking about with my girl, because if she don't want to do it, I don't want to do it. You know? But I'm talking about in general. Like if you're like, oh, I like to have sex. You know, oh, you're a fucking douchebag. You're a fucking dog. You're a hound. You know, you're just a user. You just use women's bodies to masturbate. When somebody said that shit to me, I was like, fuck. Like, they really said to use their body to masturbate. I was like, bro, I just like to have sex, man. Not all the fucking time. Just because I like that shit doesn't mean I want it all the time. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know. I'm fucking tired of that. Alright? My fault I got a fucking dick. Alright? Like, I didn't fucking cheat. If you don't want to have, you know, if you don't want to have sex with people, don't have sex with people. Like, you know? But I will admit this, though. If there was a guy and a girl that had the same amount of bodies, say 15 bodies, right? The girl would be treated like shit, and the guy would be treated like a king, especially in high school. Now that to me is fucked up, and I'll give him that. That to me is fucked up. That's some fucked up shit. But then again, if you think about it, right? To me, I'd be thinking like, bro. Sometimes I'd be thinking like, bro, another dick's been inside you. Like, you being inside somebody That's some like powerful. That's some shit. That's like a connection like no other. You know? And that's somebody's dick, bro. That's like, bro. And they're going in you. I don't know. That's why I can see why a little bit they get like shitted on. Because bro, that shit going in. Bro, that shit going inside.
This nigga.
Like, like.
We went from everything to fucking sex ed, bro.
Bro, I bounce around. I don't stick to one thing, bro. I keep it fucking pushing, alright? I keep the conversation going. It's just, I don't know. That shit crazy, though. That shit crazy. Like, I remember there was this one girl. She was in my grade, bro. And she was on her second kid.
What the fuck?
It was like, she was beautiful, too. But I was like, I ain't messing with that. I ain't messing with that. Like, my thought process was like, that shit's been fucking used and abused. And that's just my thought process at that time. It was just like, yo, bro. And we're young as fuck. Like, what the fuck? This girl is fucking crazy. And guess who I didn't think about? Guess who I didn't think about? The fucking baby father. That shit didn't even cross my fucking mind. I was like, just like focused on the girl. Damn, she out here hoeing. That was like the way I was thinking. And like, now I think about it, that's like some fuck shit, bro. There's a lot of things that both sides do to every coin. There's a pros and cons to both sides of every coin, bro. Pros and cons. It's just the way the work. That's why it can't be equal, bro. That's why it can't be fucking equal. Because we all do the same shit. We all do the same shit. Some shit more than other shit. But we do it. And maybe we do it for different reasons, but we still do the same shit. Like the nicest guy that you could think, the nicest person in the world that you could think, like that person is the nicest person in the world, could be the meanest motherfucker to somebody else. And it's just how it works, man. That's just how it fucking works. Like, I don't know. There's a lot of sides to everything, bro. There's a lot of sides. And you don't know who the fuck you're getting when you're getting them. You know? I'm fucking switching the conversation like fucking Jesus Christ. But, yeah, I don't know. We're just cruel. We're just cruel, nice, but cruel and nice. Not one, not the other. It's just the way we are. You know? And if you really think about it, people care about life, right? People say they care about life. We care about shit like that. But we don't. We care about life that is bigger. Life forms that are like fucking noticeable and shit like that. That like if you kill them and you can see the body, you could see the fucking damage. You know? Like we don't give a fuck about no damn ants. We step on the fucking ant, we keep it pushing. We squash that fucking mosquito, we keep it pushing. We don't give a fuck about no life. You know? We don't care. We don't. There's fucking insects here that live fucking an hour and then fucking die. You know? There's even little fucking rodents and shit like that that we give no fucks about. But they're doing the same shit we're doing, but we could care fucking less. We could care less. So if we could care less, bro, about them insects, about those ants, bro, That's why life is the way it is. So if we could give a fuck, why should life give a fuck? You know? We're no better than that fucking ant. We're gonna die just the same way. You know? Not the same way, like, just in a figurative way. Like, die quickly. That's why life wasn't meant to be fucking happiness. Peaceful, I should say. Peaceful. Because there's shit on here in this world made to eat other fucking shit that live on this fucking world. We were made to kill fucking shit to survive. And shit was made to kill us to fucking survive. Think about that shit, bro. Think about that shit. We were created. And in order to survive, we needed to kill other life forms. And we can't sit here, but we sit here and cry because fucking Brenda didn't text us back in 3 fucking weeks. Like, you know what I'm saying? We hold on to that shit. You know? I don't know who the fuck Brenda is, but I hope I'm making sense right now. You know? When cruel shit happens, we should just fucking buck the fuck up. You know? Take some time. Of course, take some time. But buck the fuck up and move on, bro. Move the fuck on, bro. Because I bet you, whatever that person did, move the fuck on themselves. You know? Mm-hmm. It's just like life really wasn't meant for just like that, you know? Just like peace. Bro. And there's some animals out here that kill them fucking selves. Like, there's like these boar-looking fuckers. Their horns, they grow and their horns get into their fucking heads. Like, that's what the world has fucking created. You know? And you gotta think about some animals can't communicate. We got the fucking advantage. We can communicate. Imagine. We couldn't imagine to be a fucking animal. Right? When we imagine, oh, I want to be this animal, it's because we think of ourselves and them. We don't think about how it would really be. No, it would just be dope to be that animal but you don't think in the back of your head, you're actually going to be that animal. And the way that animal lives, and the way that animal has to live, what the fuck that animal has to fucking fend off, and how that animal has to live. No communication. You just gotta think about communication in its own way, but it's just like we have more freedom to do so. We just don't think about shit like that. Like, if you really think about it, life is fucked. Like, it's fucked. And it's just the way it is. But buck the fuck up and move forward, bro. And even people that live in their wildest dreams is still fucked. Like, still fucked. These fuckers is doing drugs, doing shit out of this fucking world. Just fucked. Because of stress. Because of shit like that. Because life, bro. Life. No matter, how am I gonna say this? Now, no matter how much money you can make in this whole entire world, life will still bite you in the fucking ass. And realize who the fuck you really are. Like, bro, you ain't shit. Like, calm the fuck down. Like, chill the fuck out. You ain't no better than nobody else. Cause you'll just get it just as bad as them. Life don't give a fuck. It'll kill you as soon as you get rich. As soon as you work for every penny you got and you chilling, life will kill you. Life will do anything to you. Life will hit you with some shit. You got stage 4 cancer. But fucking bye. You know what I'm saying? You got type 2 diabetes. You got this, you got that. Somebody close to you passed away. It's just the way life is, bro. Life will never live up to your expectations because of that.
apologize for
Mark, I could barely hear you. But I don't know. Life is just, and then like the way you think sometimes, it's just crazy. Just fucking. But I'm not gonna get into that. And am I ranting too much? Y'all done with me talking? Y'all want me to stop talking?
Do what you must, my nigga.
Is anybody bothered by this?
Nah, but it's a good time for me to go see my mom because she's trying to smell.
Like I was
Alright.
say, I got a doctor's appointment tomorrow. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow.
I'll talk to you tomorrow morning. Yo, Jay, you there?
I've been here.
Did I go off a little too far? You know? Did I, go a little too deep?
You often ask me that question, and I always appreciate the fact that you're different enough to do so, to ask that question, because most people don't give a fuck. So kudos to you for asking that question. Do I think you went too far? Personally, no. What if you went too far? So what?
Yeah.
People need to hear these things. These are the things that change the world. These are the things that people are not talking about that they should. You know, but instead we focus on a lot of other negative shit and our personal fucking feelings instead of doing shit that's real and actually helps the growth of mankind. So I love that you spoke. That's why I came back, and I just been quietly killing here in the background, just listening to what you had to say. I'm kind of annoyed. I'm not gonna lie. I think arguing over a fucking accidental thumbs up is childish. And the reason I also stood quiet is because exactly what I'm going through and felt right now is what you were alluding to. So it hit me strong. It hit me real strong about you put your faith and your confidence in people, and you never find what you're looking for. It is very, very important to find self-happiness because of that same fucking reason, unfortunately. So it's true. It's very, very true. You can't put your faith in people because mankind will disappoint you, you know. Typically, we would love to find someone that is kind of like us, you know what I mean? And it never happens. We're always just going to continue to find someone who is the complete opposite, and more than likely is going to disappoint us and hurt us, unfortunately. I don't know why it's like that, but that's just how it is. I would like to argue with you on your take on people expectations in terms of happiness, because I don't agree with that on your part. Personally, me, I don't see the point to the right people being unhappy. I think it's very unfair, considering the fact that life is short. It's very, very unfair, in my opinion. If anyone's going to suffer and go through something, let it be people who fucking deserve it, not people who are trying to make their life better. All right. If you live 500, 900 years, shit like that, that's different. You know what I'm saying? I guess it's different. But in terms of, you know, living, most of us are going to live 40, 50, 60 years, dude. Like, what's the big fucking fuss? You know what I'm saying? If I'm trying to be a... Go ahead.
So, yeah, but Jay, that brings me back to the other thing, right? You say life is unfair.
Yeah.
Well, the thing I was talking about earlier, there's insects and there's animals that only live for like year, two, 3. Life is unfair for them too. There's some animals and insects that get killed as soon as they're born.
I agree, but I don't think you could compare us to insects, bro. Argue.
Just because they're smaller and they look different doesn't make a difference from they have life forms. They gotta breathe, they gotta eat, they gotta find home, they gotta fend for themselves, they gotta... That's what the fuck they're doing. And then they gotta breathe. They're just like us.
So,
we just look...
So you think that a cockroach dying is as equal as a baby dying?
Absolutely. But I'm not, in all reality, I won't instantly think that way. We're ingrained not to think that way.
I agree with that. That I agree with.
We're not ingrained to be like, oh fuck, I just killed this goddamn cockroach. Damn. But that's our life, bro.
Yeah.
Doing the same shit we do. Bro, fuckers trying to look for food.
More or less.
That's why they're here.
Yeah.
They looking for food.
I mean, I don't think
what do they do?
They're not trying to destroy the world like we are, so they're a lot better.
No. They're just, they look disgusting, and they crawl really fast.
Not all.
It scares the fuck out of us.
I think some insects are pretty fucking cool.
No, like, I'm talking about cockroaches, bro.
Well, we're talking about life forms. Life form could be a fucking...
But that's what I was trying to say in general. It's just like, we don't think that. We don't think that.
Yeah.
But that's a life, bro. That's a life. No matter how you put it, bro, that's a fucking life. That shit needs to breathe. That shit needs to eat. That shit needs to fend for himself, defend himself, just like we do.
Right.
If you really think about it, we got superpowers to them. We fucking huge.
Right.
We could kill them instantly with any object, bro. That shit is crazy. I was gonna get into something about insects and animals, but I didn't want to. Alright? I won't. But it's just like, the fact that we don't think, or we're not ingrained to think that way is crazy. Like, that shit is crazy.
Humankind.
It's a cold world, bro.
Yeah, you said it.
It's a cold motherfucking world, man.
Yeah, it is.
Because all we care about at the end of the day is humans, bro. Human life is number one importance. Human life is number one importance in this world. Human life is the most important life in this world. That is why this world is fucked. Because that shit tops everything. Everything. I mean everything, bro. Shit is crazy. And I bet you tomorrow, I won't think about no fucking ants dying. I won't think about no fucking flies dying or cockroaches dying. Nothing. But if I hear on the news, a person just died, I'd be like, damn. That shit is fucked. Even nowadays, though, people dying so much, you just be like, fuck. You just be like, sometimes you don't even react. Now, 2-story house burnt down. Hey, Ma, can you change the channel? Like, that's, bro.
Don't want to hear it. No.
Don't want to hear it, but when shit happens to us, that's when we want that's when we want miracles. That's when we want this. That's when we want that. That's when we want fucking closure. That's when we want love. When we could really give a fuck about unless we know about it personally, then that's when we really give a fuck. Or when we relate to it, that's when we give a fuck. But no, if we have no feelings for it, fuck it. Could give 2 fucks. There's a fucker probably dying right now. And we still gonna play the game. I'm still gonna talk to you.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna affect us.
Right.
You know? That's why it's like, bro, the world is gonna be cold, bro. That's exactly why the world is just gonna be cold. Fuck shit is just gonna happen. Good shit is gonna happen too, but fuck shit is gonna happen.
Mm.
That's just the way it is, bro. Nothing else.
Mm.
Nothing else. There's nothing you can possibly do to change that. No matter money you could get, no matter nothing. You could have all the resources in the fucking world, and shit can still hit you. Life is fucked. Life is amazing because of that. Because life is fucked and good. And that's why, you know, like, I forgot, fucking, who said it? I think it was 50 Cent. But we wouldn't like joy if it wasn't for fucking pain. You know? No, joy wouldn't be joy if there was no pain. And pain would be no pain, but it's joy. You know? It's just the way the world works. Just the way, it's just the way it has to be. That's why it's just like, I don't know. People really have, like, expectations where, like, oh, it's gonna be peace, or we gotta make peace, we gotta do this, we gotta make this, this is gonna be better to make peace, and just shut the fuck up, bro. Accept. And I feel like that's what all life is about, accepting shit, moving on. Especially if you can't change it, bro. Especially if you cannot change it. I gotta take a mean shit, and I can't take you out to the bathroom. So, let's start fucking it. But it's just like, we could give two fucks about life. We really could. Unless we see it and hear about it, then that's when we care. But we don't fucking think about shit. Sometimes we do, but we really don't. Just, I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna go take a shit, y'all. I'm gonna take a shit. I'll be back.
Damn. Damn, he was right down. Bro.
They're out there, Jason. Get your revenge.
11:45, everybody leaving like this? Yeah. Fuck. Yo, Jay, you there?
No.
You were there the whole time?
Yeah.
Why everybody leave?
Probably because I wasn't talking, nobody else was talking. And they're weird like that, you know. Somebody doesn't talk, they leave, you know. People like to be nosy and shit. I got into a bit of a debate last night with Craig because me and Corey saw him. We were filming something for GTA that I needed. And I called him out because the reality of it, as much as he tries to defend himself, you know, he's a little nosy. You know what I mean? Now, I got love for Craig. That's fact. You know what I mean? But, you know me. When something is how it is, I tell it how it is. I don't shy from it. And, you know, he sure seems that way. Right? So, after we got done filming, I got called out for it. Well, I called him out for it, and he just, you know, was trying to cut that conversation short and get back to spending time with his lady. And my point is just that, you know, that's how people tend to be, man. They if it's something of interest, you know, they like to know as much as they can about it. But when it comes down to that shit like that, you spewing your fucking lungs out, you're speaking your voice to the highest mountain, they don't care about that. They only care about it for a few moments while you say it, and they're like, yo, he's telling the truth, that's fire. But most people after, like you said about us forgetting about the bug, man, that's how it is. People just forget, they don't give a shit. So,
Yeah, no shit, bro. Well, we talked about it. I'm gonna be on for a little bit.
you gotta speak up, you sound far.
I said, well, I'm going to be on for a little bit. I don't know if you are.
I'll be on for a bit.
Okay, so, before we, like, get into deep talks and stuff like this, what game do you want to play?
Right now I'm on 13. I don't know so much about I don't know so much about wanting to play. I'm in one of my mindsets, so I'm just trying to calm down. You know, I'm very irritated, and this is how I deal with my anger, by playing the game. I can understand that, you know, the people in the government, news like that, blame video games for violence, but I disagree. Video games is a perfect place to dish out your violence instead of putting it out to play in real life. So, that's just where I'm coming from. So that's what I got. If anything pops into my head, I'll let you know. Like I was telling y'all earlier, my GTA disc broke. It pissed me the fuck off. So I had to buy a new GTA. And it is annoying because the money could have went to buying a new game. You know, that's a waste in my opinion. It's things like that that they say everything in life happens for a reason. What's the purpose of that? Like, you see what I mean? So if it's just to teach me a lesson of not leaving this outside the system, don't you think that's childish? You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a simple accident. You know what I mean? There's things that you should learn in life, and then there's things that it's like, bro, it's no big deal. Like, you know, respecting women and then not putting your hands on them, shit like that is what you learn in life. You don't fucking put someone through a hard time just because of the fact that I left my fucking disc out of the system and I broke it by mistake. You know what I mean? Like, it's ridiculous. You know, so I don't know. It's just, I'm trying to chill out. Just want to clear my fucking head. I'm irritated. Pretty fucking irritated.
Yeah.
And
I say, this. You might say no, but I say we get on some 22. You know, take out some angles, man. I feel like playing with friends will help. You know.
Yeah.
And I want, you know, I feel like it will. That's my opinion. It don't gotta be 22. I mean, that might even piss you off a little bit more, not gonna lie. But, you could get on some Red Dead and do some online, you know, do some training shit, do missions or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you.
I know you hear me, but you listening to me?
I'm listening to you. Yeah, absolutely.
I think we should. I think that would be a great idea. I mean, playing by yourself, man, especially a game like that, you know, change your life. Only playing, but for real, man. So you should, you know, and don't take your time waiting, you know, because that's just, you know, wasting more time we could have had.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I deleted Black Flag. It's a great game. I just didn't like that there was not that much blood when you killed him. It bothered me a lot. So I'm about to play this, the next one I think it's Unity or Rogue. I'm gonna play that. Alright, let me get it ready. I think, I don't know. I forgot what I was gonna say. You know, I tell you what, when you're quiet, Dre. And when you talk, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good thing. You know, you're a consistent guy. You don't change. You know what I'm saying? You know, when you do things, you do it all the way.
Yeah.
I remember watching this one movie called Green Book. And the guy was talking about, because the guy was eating the shit out of the chicken. And he was like, calm down. And then he told the guy, he was like, my father used to say, when you did things, you do them. When you sing, you sing. When you dance, you dance. When you eat, you eat. When you fuck, you fuck. You just do things to the best of your ability. You just do it all the way. You know. So yeah, I don't know if I was giving you a compliment or not. To decipher. I feel like I'm talking a lot.
No, it's fine. It's good. It's good that you're talking. I want you to continue talking a lot. That's good. Better than not saying that at all.
Yeah. I used to not at all. I don't know if you remember that. And that's very recently.
Yeah.
I don't know why I never talked, really. Or talked that much.